here.
Look what we got!
What do we do with these?
I've got mine too. Te tiro. We'll have a practice run.
Oh, yes, thank goodness.
Kia ora koutou katoa. Ni hao, talofa lava, ma loelelei, konnichiwa. No mai haere mai koutou to distinguished guests, friends, whānau, and graduands. Welcome to Massey University graduation. For those of you graduating today, well done. You've made it ka rawe. For those supporting our graduates, you've made it also. Found your car park, found your seat. Nice work.
What's he looking at?
Your personal journey to graduation has taken time, dedication, and determination, all of which you've applied throughout your time at Massey. It is something you should be very proud of. A qualification from Massey University is recognised and respected all over the world. But don't just take it from me. Esteemed guests, let me introduce you to Jeremy Corbett.
Well, thanks for having me. Massey's community of graduates, or alumni, as I like to say because I'm Latin, extends to more than 154,000 past students in over 150 countries. Our alumni office will keep you connected with the university after you graduate. They've got news, updates, professional development opportunities and exclusive invitations to networking functions. Visit alumnionline.massey.ac.nz to register. Don't be a stranger.
Sweet. Now some of you might have been here before, so you know what to expect. But for the rest of you, pay close attention and we'll run you through what you need to know. Now for some housekeeping before we start. Please ensure all mobile phones are on silent and your camera flash is turned off for the duration of the ceremony. You don't want to be that person.
My bad. Sorry.
Our team are on hand if you need help at any point during today's ceremony. Wharepaku or toilets are located in the venue's foyer. Head to the closest store and the ushers can direct you. You'll find water, first aid kits and spare masks in the foyer.
In the event of an emergency, please keep calm. Follow the calm directions of the venue and the calm Massey staff and make your calm way towards the exit. Calmly.
Be mindful of those around you, and if you need assistance, our team are there to help. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, we can get into the ceremony formalities. You'll be asked to stand while the official and academic processions enter the room and head to their seats on the stage. I'll take you through that setup later. But first, let's make sure you're dressed correctly and ready to go. If you're receiving a diploma or certificate, you'll be wearing a gown with a stole that sits straight down the front of your gown with the university coat of arms facing out. If you're receiving your postgraduate certificate or diploma, you will have a stole, gown, and are entitled to wear a trencher in recognition of your prior qualification. Bachelors and masters, you will also have a gown, but with a coloured hood and a trencher. Yes, that portai you are holding, it's called a trencher. But don't put it on your head yet. You put that on when you graduate. Remember, you're still a graduand. Your hood goes over your shoulders with the coloured satin against your back. If you're holding a bonnet like I am, you'll be receiving a doctorate, and this isn't your first rodeo. Your hood is all satin with red on the outside and blue on the inside. The red should be facing straight down the front of your gown. We welcome all cultural garments to be worn with pride across the stage. Those with korowai and Pacific cloaks. These are worn over your gown with the hood draped over top. Whakarongo mai, listen up. This is very important photo information. Your hood should be up on your shoulders when crossing the stage and not sliding down around your arms.
Don't worry, we have ushers who will ensure your regalia is sitting correctly and you're looking fabulous just before you cross the stage. And if you realise there's something missing from your regalia set, please let one of the Massey staff know as soon as you can. It's okay, there's still time. Calm.
Let's have a meet your neighbour moment. Turn to your left or right and say hi to your neighbour. Check they've got all their regalia on correctly. Oh. Now that we know you look the part, let's talk about the stage. The first two rows are the people running the show. That's the Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellors and the senior leadership team, followed by our council members and college academics who will be calling your names. The rows behind are filled with the people who helped get you here, your lecturers, tutors, and supervisors. Our venues are also equipped with hearing loops. Okay, it's time to walk the walk. When it's your turn to cross the stage, your full name will be called. It's really important you're in the right seat. The seat number on your ticket and your seat allocation is the order in which you'll be called to cross the stage. Now's your chance to check you're in the right seat. Once you know you're in the right seat, let's get ready for your call. Bachelors and Masters, hold your trencher in your left hand and not your right. You'll need that one to shake the Chancellor's hand later. When your name is called, leave everything else on your seats. Unless you're getting your PhD, in which case you'll be joining the academics on the stage. Walk, don't run, towards the Chancellor who is poised to shake your hand. The Chancellor has to shake a lot of hands today, so take it easy on them. If you don't wish to shake hands, please walk towards the Chancellor with your right hand on your left shoulder. When you reach the Chancellor, they'll doff you with a special doffing cap. Smile! Your official photograph will be taken. Take your time crossing the stage. This is a happy moment, your happy moment. All those late nights, stress deadlines, group assignments, they're all behind you. You can now put your trencher on. You are no longer a graduate. Nope. You have officially graduated.
Oh my gosh. I'm so proud.
Before you leave the stage, you'll be handed your qualification, your tohu. Embrace your well-deserved cheering and applause. Then head back to your seat to return the favour for your friends. Last but not least, to your friends, whānau, ainga and family who have supported you through this journey. It's your moment too. When your graduate crosses the stage, stand up, cheer and applaud. We encourage you to waiata, haka, pese and honour your graduate. Let's all celebrate together. Make some noise. Once again, congratulations. Today is a celebration of your academic success. We hope today you feel an enormous sense of pride and satisfaction in what you've achieved, and excitement for your future aspirations.
E tū ki tō kei o te waka, kia pākia koe e ngā ngaru o te wā. Stand at the stern of the waka and feel the spray of the future biting at your face.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic and official procession.
A tēnā koutou katoa. Warm greetings to you all gathered here today. I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing as we start our proceedings today with the University Waiata. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. A tēnā tātou katoa. He tangi tonu wana ki na mate o te wā, haere koutou e moi. Ke tātou te mahuatanga e nā kohini ora e painei, tēnā koutou katoa. Ngāti Whātua, ki Kaipara, ki nā kai pupuri te mauri o tēnei whenua, a tēnā koutou. A kia nā, kei nā whānau o nā tauira, kua taimai i tauiti, kua taimai i tata. A tēnā hoki koutou. A kia koutou e nā tauira, kua tutuki, kua ia huroa. Vice Chancellor, members of the Massey University Council, the University Community, the Ōteha Campus Graduation Committee, distinguished guests, graduands and families. My name is Michael Ahi and I am Chancellor of Te Kuninga ki Purihuroa, Massey University Council. I chair the group responsible for overseeing the university's governance, and I have the great pleasure in presiding over graduation ceremonies and conferring qualifications to our successful students. It is a privilege to warmly welcome you all to this, the third of 8 ceremonies here in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland. This week, Massey University is awarding qualifications to a total of 1,279 graduates, which is a lot of handshakes for me. And at today's ceremony, a total of 116 graduates will cross the stage and a further 11 in absentia. To be a Massey graduate means having the dedication, passion, and work ethic necessary to complete a chosen course of study to a high standard. Graduates, you have achieved that. Use what you have learned to make a real difference in the world. Today is a celebration of academic success, your academic success. And while we're here to share in your achievements, graduates, it is important to acknowledge the support network around you. All of you are here today because your friends, your family, and your academic support team, many of whom are sitting behind me today, have supported and encouraged you through this part of your life. To those of you accepting your parchment today, take a moment to acknowledge the journey you have undertaken, the sacrifices you have made, the challenges you have overcome, and all the wonderful experiences that you have had. as Chancellor, I welcome you to our Massey alumni whānau. You are among great company. And to those of you in the audience here today, to celebrate the success of your loved one, as they cross the stage today, please don't hold back. Make your love and pride in your achievement be heard. Congratulations on achieving your qualifications. And know, graduates, as you cross the stage today, you are now part of the Massey University legacy and that you carry your Massey whānau with you. Congratulations once more. Kia kaha, kia toa, kia rite. Be strong, be brave, be ready. Nō reira a tēnā koutou, a tēnā koutou, a tēnā huihui mai tātou katoa. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Michael James Tirawera Ahi, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia. Dr. Daniel Plain, Senior Lecturer in Computer Science and Information Technology, and Professor Jamie Quinton, Head of School of Natural Sciences, will present graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the College of Sciences. Professor Simon Hall, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, College of Sciences, will hand out the parchments.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Certificate in Science and Technology the candidates I am about to name. Renee Paula Dement. Claire Alison Maxwell. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Agribusiness the graduands I'm about to name. Adam Colin Honeyfield. Lillian K. Tokamore. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Animal Science the graduand I am about to name. Jade Rani Singh. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the conjoint degree of Bachelor of Business and Bachelor of Science the graduand I am about to name. Charles Ulrich. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Horticultural Science the graduand I am about to name. Mark Hillary. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Information Sciences the graduands I am about to name. Amy Laura Bennett. Jake Peter Cannon. Shay Jared Fowler. Arnold Thomas Godfrey Fruish. Connor Greentree. Larissa Sky Elise Hood. Muhammad Tariqul Islam. Hristo Dimitrov Ivanov, Massey Scholar. Mohan Kanal. Michael Timothy Lane. Wenting Lee. Xin Liu. Amandeep Bear Singh Chung Manhas. Jan McAllister. Genevieve Larissa Ormarod. Oscar Jean Scott. Shahiza Siddiqui. Ryan Dennis Cantona Slack. Crystal Grace Taylor. Arion Joy Rosario Valerio. Joanne Gwen Young. Chao Yue, Massey Scholar. Ray Jang. Yuting Zhao. Shungliang Zhou. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science the graduands I am about to name. Taylor Louise Anderson. Lauren Cecilia Brebner Fox. Mallory K. Brown. Daniel Ian Cooper. Jennifer Surrington Cox. Jordan Evelyn Crosscarry. Brianna Kate Cross. Erin Curry. Madison Rose Dorr. Hannah Raquel Dunaisement. Tamsin Rebecca Eders. Eloise Kathleen Violet Fleming, Massey Scholar. Annalise Ganley. Benjamin Luke Godwin. Mason Trent Greenwood. Jamie Danielle Halpin. Gemma Susan Heron. Samantha Lee Kay. Jenée Amy Lynn Keast. Tara Nicole Lagrange. Jiangping Li. Cameron Joseph Lyons. Emily Yuen Cheung Mai. Annika Lies Mittendorf. Melissa Jane Momberg, nee Murdoch. Claire Eleanor Monaghan. Caitlin Brooke Naylor. Zoe Ori. Braun Jeffrey Pilling. Denise Nicole Pouliou. Wayne Potgieter. Rose Olivia Poor. Nicola Sue Robertson. Tiffany Ye Ching Si. Stephanie Louise Shrimpton, Massey Scholar. Matthew Peter Towers. Joshua Michael James Tuani. Harrison Anthony Wayne. Jody Marie Woodhall. Thank you, Chancellor.
Thank you, everyone. It's now my pleasure to invite Brent Kelly to address the graduates. Brent graduated from Massey at the end of 2000 with a Bachelor of Information Sciences. He was also awarded a Massey Scholar Award. In 2001, he founded Auckland-based digital transformation agency Zealed with the help of Massey's eCentre Business Incubator. Zealand pioneered the growth of e-commerce in New Zealand, helping more than 15,000 small and medium-sized enterprises survive and thrive across the past 22 years. Brent's primary responsibility is for the various platforms developed by Zealand and any other technology-related decision-making. Outside of Zealand, Brent is an owner, investor and advisor to a range of other organisations, from well-established businesses to startups. Please welcome Brent.
Make sure I don't go too long. Tēnā koutou. I ahu mai oku tupuna, I arana me ingarangi. Ka haere mai rātou ki mahurangi me mangawhai. E tupu ake au ki Nauru o Wahea, me Henderson, me Mangawhai Heads. E noho ana au ki Puhoi, e te rohe o Ngāti Rongo me Ngāti Whatua. Ko Brent Kelly aho, e tu whakaeiti nei, kei mua I a koutou. E mihi ana ki a koutou Chancellor Mr. Michael Ahi, Vice-Chancellor Professor Jan Thomas, University Council members, senior leadership team, graduates, friends and whānau. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. A couple of weeks ago, my son started complaining about his schoolwork. We both work from home, him on his education, and he was complaining about his math puzzles, that they were just too hard and he needed some help. I was a little frustrated at the nagging interruption, and so I informed him that the whole point of puzzles were they were meant to be hard, and that he's smart enough to do it without any help. He just needed to suck it up and get on with it. I reminded him that the puzzles Dad's working on are very hard as well, but I just get on with solving them. Thanks, Dad, real inspirational. Returning to my work, I became absorbed in the task at hand, and about 5 minutes later, this little voice interrupted my conversation again. My concentration again. Dad, you're always just asking ChatGPT how to solve your puzzles. Huh? ChatGPT? You say you don't need help, but that's just because you ask ChatGPT everything. Instead of working on his math puzzle, the little ratbag had been sitting there for 5 minutes coming up with his perfect little comeback. My mind raced trying to find a good retort. The first thing that popped into my head was, how on earth am I on the back foot against a 9-year-old? But the next thing that came to mind was, I don't even think I've taught this kid about ChatGPT. It's been mere months since ChatGPT stormed onto the tech scene. You've probably all heard about it. Yet kids are already embracing AI as if it's the most natural thing in the world. Stuff to us that seems tricky and a little bit confusing, they're just embracing. Of course you just talk to ChatGPT about your problems. Why wouldn't you? These kids are going to grow up as complete natives to this new technology and a whole heap of technology that we can't even imagine right now in 2023. You guys are graduating into an entirely different world than the one that I graduated into 22 years ago. AI, robotics, automation, and many other areas are making massive disruptive change in all areas of technology, and I'd assume they're making the same sort of disruption in other areas of science that I'm not so in touch with. AI-assisted programming and eventually just straight AI programming might be the only commercial world that some of you guys work in. You guys bring a fresh take, a perspective that isn't bogged down with how it's always been. Limitations in my thinking that I don't even know exist. Thank you for having me here today. My name is Brent Kelly. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the massive achievement that you are all achieving today. It's surely been one of the most crazy periods to do a university degree or education over the last few years, with COVID lockdowns, floods, cyclones, and just about every other disruption you could think of. For some of you, that would have taken what is already quite a monumental task and made it even more challenging. So I congratulate you. We celebrate you. You've worked hard, and today that effort is formally recognised and celebrated. My first taste of programming came in Comp Sci 101 in the Massey University Study Centre in Albany as a sprightly young 17-year-old back in 1998. There was also a sprightly young lecturer called Chris Scoggins. He was presenting that lecturer. His lecturers were fascinating, and they instilled in me a love of programming that is still strong 20 years later. I moved I thrived through university and came out the other end and decided to go down the business ownership route, starting up a new company called Zealed. Rather than building desktop applications, which is what everybody did in the day, we moved into a field with online web-based application programming and really tried to pioneer the whole area of e-commerce in New Zealand, which is really starting to gain a bit of momentum. As the software as the industry has evolved, so has the business, with its scope of expanding from just from the software e-commerce technology side of things to encompass a lot more areas, including lots of areas of digital transformation, marketing, engagement, efficiencies, and automation. Today I was asked to share some insights from my experiences to date, and a whole heap of aspirational and inspirational topics came to mind. Maybe I should talk about strategy and vision, focus and perseverance, goals, aiming for the moon. You probably shouldn't aim for the moon, by the way. There's no oxygen out there. In the end, I thought I should probably just speak about a topic that I know most about. So for the next 5 minutes, we're going to take a deep dive into computational learning theory and the use of bias variance decomposition as a way of quantifying generalization errors. No, sorry. I don't actually know anything about that. That was just part of an article I was reading on machine learning, and I thought it sounded cool. No, sorry, the thing that I know most about is failing. That's right, I'm an expert at failure. If you want to know a thing or two about failing, I'm the guy to talk to. I got my black belt in failure. It's one of the things that I've got really good at over the last 20 years. It's failing. I've failed so many times I've lost count. I've been entrusted big business initiatives, major capital investments with people's jobs on the line, and failed. Thankfully, most of my failures haven't been quite that dramatic. As a business, we've launched hundreds of initiatives that have failed, tried thousands of solutions to problems that have failed. And sometimes, I think it's one of the things I know the most about. Sometimes I just get sick of it. But then I remember, you keep failing or you give up. Failing is such a negative perception. We feel like we should avoid it at all counts. We shouldn't associate with failures, like it's a disease we might catch. Failure is pain, and pain is bad, right? We all see the glossy, glamorous success stories, headlines of people who have seemingly magicked up a hugely successful business or career, and we think that, this success was just eagerly yearning to burst forth from within them. But what we don't see is the stacks of failures behind the curtains, the unwavering commitment, the relentless grind, the perseverance to get up and go again, to push and push and push. So there's only two ways that I know how to figure something out. You can luck into it. That's not one of them, by the way. So maybe there's three. But the two things are, number one, find someone who knows how to do it and learn from them, tapping into the wisdom of someone who's already mastered the area. Number two, hypothesize yourself and then test your hypotheses through experimentation to see if you were right. Everyone in this room has been privileged, or not everybody in this room, everyone in the front rows at least, and up on the stage here, has been blessed with the privilege to take a huge leap forward on the back of institutional knowledge through the university. From these people up here. We all got a big leg up being able to learn from their hard-won experience. But for that knowledge to accumulate, someone somewhere had to fail again and again until they figured it out and documented it. If you want to pioneer science or technology, if you want to push boundaries on knowledge, be on the new frontier of anything, you need to make failure your friends. You need to get out there and start trying. You can't achieve anything remarkable without large amounts of it. You can't push frontiers or go where others haven't gone without making mistakes. You can't go from amateur to master without failing again and again. Try to avoid the fatal ones, but learn from the rest. Because people don't succeed because of too much failure. They don't succeed because they failed to fail or cope or continue failing. Fear of failure prevented them from trying in the first place, or mentally coping with the failure was too hard, so they gave up. Because if we continue to learn from our failures, react, respond, and try again, eventually we succeed. So how can you fail well? Well, here's a few quick tips I've learned on failing well. Number one, understand your objectives. Is what really happened actually a failure? Look at the latest SpaceX Starship test flight, which experienced rapid unscheduled disassembly, as they like to call it. 4 minutes into the flight, yet they all got up and cheered and clapped. It's a bit of a strange reaction. Why? Well, because they got pretty far. They got a lot of data and they didn't damage the ground equipment, but they achieved the objectives of their test flight, and so it was a success. SpaceX and Elon Musk say failure really is an option for SpaceX. Number two, try and keep your failures small and fast. You don't want to spend 6 months learning that something doesn't work. Number three, failure is hard. It's easy to feel discouraged and demotivated. Stay on top of your mental health. It's as important as your physical health. Stay positive, don't internalize. You are not the failure. You are courageous for stepping out in the first place. You are smart, resilient, and determined. And this is just a step on the path to success. Analyze your failures. What can I learn from this? Aside from what didn't work, these are the best learning opportunities you're going to come across. Why didn't it work? What parts did work and how did they work? What can we learn and what should we change? Then plan and try again. In business, we go through this ongoing repetitive process of hypothesizing, trying, failing, learning and adjusting, and doing it again and again until we get it right. Then we document our findings and lock in the learnings with strong systems. Then move on to the next process. So in conclusion, failure is not something to be feared or shunned. It is a natural part of the journey towards achieving greatness. It forms the cumulative learnings, the knowledge and experience that is the unique benefit that you as a person or your business offers. By staying positive, analysing our failures and making the necessary changes, persevering, we can transform setbacks into catalysts for growth and eventual triumph. Embrace failure as a friend, for it has the power to shape us into stronger, wiser and more resilient individuals. Today is about celebrating your success, so celebrate and then get out there and start failing. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Thank you very much, Brent, for your wise words, graduands and members of the audience. Well done. Thank you very much, Brent, for your address. Everyone, we will now continue with the conferment of degrees and the award of university certificates and diplomas.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Certificate in Science and Technology the candidates I'm about to name. Hafsa Muzaffar. Ling Chao Kung. Ash Louise Maud Young. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma in Information Sciences the candidates I'm about to name. Pauline Ann Hampshire. Colin Fraser Osborne. And Marnelli Shane Cotruello Santiago. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Environmental Management the candidate I'm about to name. Amy Rita Natras. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Technology the candidates I'm about to name. Evelyn Masoka Magamais. Olivia Rebecca Risi. Finn Whiting Sullivan. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours the graduand I'm about to name. Kate Marianne Doohan, First Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Environmental Management the graduand I'm about to name. Nicola Jane Andrews, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Information Sciences the graduands I'm about to name. Keegan Angus Campbell, with distinction. Sophie Alexander Francis, with distinction. And Ilona, with distinction, Master's Research Scholar. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science the graduands I'm about to name. Mihai Florincescu, with distinction. Claudia Grace Gibson, with distinction. Hamish David Cotty Gill. Navneet Kaur, First Class Honours. Luann Lowry. Megan Mappel-Doran, First Class Honours. Visva Teja Morella. Emily Claire McIsaac, with distinction. Hamish Mackenzie McKay, Master's Research Scholar. Stella Margaret Peerless, with distinction. Samantha Ann Pester. Bianca Joanne Margot Sansom, First Class Honours. Gabriella Victoria Lynn Sansom, with distinction and Master's Research Scholar. Yasmin Janice Singh, with distinction. Jennifer Ann Noel Sweetman, with distinction and Master's Research Scholar. And Vishant Tomar with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Veterinary Medicine the graduand I'm about to name. Kristen Nicole Wallace. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science the graduand I'm about to name. Tong Wu. Thank you, Chancellor.
Thank you, everyone. It is now my pleasure to invite Sophie Alexander Francis to make the valedictory address on behalf of the students. Sophie first started studying at Massey in 2016, and after completing a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and discovering coding, she returned to further study in computer science. As a recipient of the Sir Alan Stewart Postgraduate Scholarships, Sophie continued on to postgraduate study and is now graduating with a Master of Information Science with distinction. Alongside her recent studies, Sophie was a distance tutor and had 2 summer tech internships. Her Master's professional project involved working with the Massey Geoinformatics Collaboratory on the Quake Core funded research project Quake Text. This involved developing methods to automatically extract and geo-reference disaster impacts from social media. Since completing her studies, Sophie has been working as a junior software developer at Batchcare. Would you join me in welcoming Sophie?
Thank you, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Council and staff. I am honoured and privileged to give this speech on such a special occasion amongst so many brilliant students from a variety of different subjects, backgrounds and cultures. Each of our learning journeys has been vastly different, and for all of us, I'm sure there have been many individual struggles and challenges to overcome. The fact that we are all here today is a credit to everyone's hard work and determination. The sacrifices that have been made and the commitment to learning is evidence of our perseverance and resilience, which have enabled us to complete our qualifications. From late nights at the library to missing out on time with loved ones and living with the stress of multiple assignment deadlines, it's definitely a marathon and not a sprint. After the last exam is over, it's easy to forget the blood, sweat and tears that went into earning this piece of paper that we will receive today. For that, we can be immensely proud of the qualifications we have achieved. Learning is a gift and a privilege that we have all been fortunate enough to experience through Massey University. So to all the Massey staff, academic support, tutors, lecturers and supervisors, thank you for your time and dedication towards learning and education and for helping us lay the foundation for our future careers and endeavours. I would also like to acknowledge the families, friends and loved ones who were there for us when we needed them, to provide essential support and encouragement through the rollercoaster of emotions that are experienced while studying. I'm sure I'm not the only one whose family breathed a sigh of relief when their final assessment was submitted. Having said that, your families are extremely proud of you, and who knows, this could be a good time to call on some favours. Lastly, I wish to congratulate all my fellow graduates. No matter where our journey takes us next, may it be further study or entering the workforce, if we stay curious and keep learning, I'm sure we can do anything. Nurture your dreams and make them a reality. As actress Lily Tomlin once said, the road to success is always under construction. Finally, in the words of Steve Jobs, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the result of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sophie. Follow your heart and your intuition. Thank you very much. Could we give another warm round of applause to Sophie? Thank you. Kia ora mai tātou. Thank you, everyone. We will now proceed to the conferment of doctoral graduates, the last part of our formal proceedings today.
Chancellor, a doctorate, either a PhD or a professional name doctorate, is the highest research degree awarded by the university. The successful completion of a doctorate represents a significant achievement through the submission of a sustained piece of research expressed in the production of a written thesis of no more than 100,000 words, or a creative work of equivalent size and scope, or via a series of publications. Candidates are expected to make an original contribution to knowledge in a specific field of study. Candidates will typically spend 3 to 4 years of full-time research solving a problem or addressing a particular set of questions. An international panel of experts then examines the resulting body of work through both written and oral examination. Doctoral research is challenging and represents a huge commitment to advancing research and scholarship. We honour the achievements of our doctoral graduates by inviting them to come onto the stage and thereby formally welcoming them into the academic and scholarly community and acknowledging their entitlement to be called Doctor. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduands I am about to name. Georgia Breckel. Ms. Breckel investigated changes in epigenetic profiles of E. coli in response to environmental conditions. Her research focused on the development of methods and resources to facilitate the use of nanopore sequencing for bacterial genome assembly and methylation profiling. The results and methods developed by Ms. Breckel are an important foundation to the developing field of bacterial epigenetics. Chancellor, Dr. Breckel. Staran Alyssa McKean. Ms. McKean investigated how complementary foods influence the development of the infant gut microbiome and metabolome between 4 and 12 months of age. This research identified a narrow window of opportunity to influence the development of the gut microbiome via complementary food selection, while providing further evidence of relationships between nutrients, foods, microbes, and the functional capacity of the microbiome. Chancellor, Dr. McKean. Alex O'Neill, Doctoral Scholar. Mr. O'Neill's research focused on the preparation of lanthanide-based supramolecular assemblies for the development of next-generation advanced luminescent materials. His research has resulted in a library of new materials with industrial applications, including invisible molecular barcodes, solar cell wave guides, contactless thermometers, oxygen sensors, and near-pure white emissive coatings for OLED fabrication. Chancellor, Dr. O'Neill. Min Quach, Doctoral Scholar. Computer simulations of predator and prey populations can help to gain insights into the dynamics of real species and help inform conservation or predator eradication efforts. Mr. Quach investigated methods for parallelizing agent-based models and developed new methods and optimizations for graphical processing units that greatly increase both the computational size and performance of these simulations. Chancellor, Dr. Quach. Enzo Rodriguez Reyes, Doctoral Scholar. Understanding the demography and behavioural ecology are important aspects when studying endangered species. Mr. Rodriguez Reyes' research filled the knowledge gap for the endangered Floriana mockingbird in the Galapagos Islands. His research provided the first ever accurate estimates of the population's vital rates and include behavioural aspects that will maximise the success of the planned reintroduction of the species. Chancellor, Dr. Reyes. Farid Sadegpour Golza, Doctoral Scholar. Mr. Sadegpour Golza's research focused on prey-predator interactions and investigating the degree to which protozoan predators affect the evolution of defensive traits in bacteria. The findings suggest that protozoan predation can profoundly influence the course of genetic and phenotypic evolution in short and long time scales. Chancellor, Dr. Sadegpour. Ariel Sulit. Ms. Sulit's study looked at microbes and immune responses in colorectal cancer subtypes and radiotherapy responses. Her study identified bacterial molecules that affect cytokine production in colorectal cancer and produces a mechanistic hypothesis of complete response to radiotherapy in rectal cancer. Her results opens avenues of knowledge into bacterial immune modulation in colorectal cancer and mechanisms of complete response to radiotherapy. Chancellor, Dr. Sulit. Mirnaz Tavasoli. Understanding the blackbird breeding biology and behavioural traits provides valuable insights to enhance our knowledge about the adaptation of urban birds in urban environments. Ms. Tavasoli's study was the first research on behavioural plasticity and personality of blackbirds in New Zealand. Her research provided new information and unique insights into behavioural flexibility of urban birds in New Zealand. Chancellor, Dr. Tavasoli. Vajisha Udayanji Wani Arachi. Ms. Waranarachi's examined fact stigmatising content in the social media context using a novel methodological framework that incorporates natural language processing and discourse analysis. The experimental results illustrated gender-based patterns that give rise to male and female objectification experiences in fat stigma discourses. Chancellor, Dr. Waniarachi. Thank you, Chancellor. Would all our graduates please stand? He honore nui te whakatau atu I a koutou, hei raukura o te kuninga ki pure huroa. It is my great honour to welcome you as alumni of Massey University. The award of a university degree carries many privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I charge you as graduates of Massey University to use what you have learnt for your own betterment and for the benefit of your communities. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and discovery. I charge you to remember the lessons Massey University has taught you about the worth of others, particularly those who've not had the opportunities that you have had. I charge you to set goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And in all that you do, I charge you to be deserving of the good name of Massey University. Congratulations. Thank you, Chancellor.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, and thank you, everyone. A tēnā tātou te whare. Congratulations once more, graduates, and can I take this opportunity to acknowledge all those that have put our wonderful ceremony together. Thank you, everyone. At the conclusion of this ceremony, guests are requested to remain in your seats until the processions have left the auditorium. Please join us for refreshments in the foyer. The street procession will leave from the promenade outside the Bruce Mason Centre at 11 a.m. I declare this congregation to be adjourned. If I could ask everyone to please stand and join as we sing our national anthem.